So the next one is comparison operators. Comparison operators are used to compare two values or variables. This is important in programming because it helps us to find answers and make decisions. The return value of comparison is either true or false. So these are the different types of comparison operators. So first one is equal to operator, and this is the syntax for it. So x is equal to y. So it will return either true or false. So the next one is not equal to operator, and the syntax is x not equal to y. The next one is greater than, less than, and greater than or equal to. So x is greater than or equal to y. This is the syntax in C#. So the next one is less than or equal to. So let's understand this with the help of code. So here I have declared one class program, and in static void main method, I have declared two variables of integer data type, and the value is x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 3. So in this line, on command prompt, I am printing the information x is equal to y, whether this statement is correct or not. As here x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 3. So these values are not matching. So that's why it will return false over here. Returns false because 5 is not equal to 3. So the next statement is x is not equal to y. So yes, x and y has different values. So it is not equal to. That's why it will return true because 5 is not equal to 3. So the next statement is x is greater than y. So x value is 5 and y value is 3. Yes, x is greater than y. So 5 is greater than 3. That's why it will return true on command prompt because 5 is greater than 3. So the next statement is x is less than y. As the value of x is 5 and y is 3, so this statement is not correct. So that's why it will return false over here, and because 5 is not less than 3. So the next comparison operator is x is greater than or equal to 5. So here x is greater than y. That's why it will print true over here. If the value of x is 5 and y is also 5, in that scenario as well, it will print true only because it will check whether the value of x and y is equal or x is greater than y or not. So it will check both conditions, whether x is greater or equal to y. Similarly, in this scenario, x is less than equal to y. So it will return false because the value of x is 5 and which is not less than 3. So that's why it will return false over here. So the output of the application is x is equal to y, false. X is not equal to y, yes, it is true. X is greater than y, yes, it's true. X is less than y because 5 is less than 3, it is false. X is greater than or equal to y, true. X is less than equal to y is false, yes. So now we will discuss logical operators. Logical operators are used to determine the logic between variables or values. So there are three types of logical operators: logical and, logical or, and logical not. So logical and operator returns true if both statements are true. So in this example, at left side statement and right side statement of and an operator must be true. Then only this condition will returns true. The next one is logical or, which will returns true if one of the statement is true. So if left hand side statement is true or right side statement is true, in that scenario it will print true value over here. So it will check or condition, either this must be true or this must be true. The next one is not equal to, that is logical not. It will reverse the result, returns false if the result is true. If we use logical not operator, in this scenario, if both statements are true, it will return true and it will reverse the result. So if this statement returns true, then the output would be false. If this returns false, then the output would be true over here. Let's understand logical operators with the help of this code. So in static void main method, I have declared one variable, x which is of type integer and the value is 5. So here I am checking whether x is greater than 3 and x is less than 10. So the value of x is 5. So 5 is greater than 3 is true and 5 is less than 10. So both statements of left side as well as from right side of the and operator is true. That's why it will return true value on console. Returns true because 5 is greater than 3 and 5 is less than 10. So both statements are true. So it will return true only. So the next statement is x is greater than 3 or x is less than 4. So here 5 is greater than 3. This condition is true. But 5 is less than 4. This condition is false. But in our case, it will check whether one of the statement is correct or not from left side as well as from right side. So if any one statement is true, it will return true over here. So returns true because one of the conditions are true. 5 is greater than 3, but 5 is not less than 4. So that's why it will return true only. So the next condition is x is greater than 3 and x is less than 10. So 5 is greater than 3. Yes, it is true. And 5 is less than 10. It is also true. So this statement is true, but we are using logical not operator. So it will reverse the result of this statement. So it is returning true. So due to this operator, it will return false on console because it will reverse the result of this statement. So it will return false because not is used to reverse the result. So let's check the output. So this is the first condition in which it will both conditions are true. So that's why it is returning true only. Then next condition 5 is greater than 3. Yes, it is true. So it is a OR condition. So that's why it is also printed as true. And as we discussed, 5 is greater than 3 and 5 is less than 10. So the result is true. And due to this operator, it will reverse the result. So that's why it will print false over here. So let's discuss logical and comparison operator with the help of this code. And this is the real life example of online shopping website. So in which we are trying to give some discount for customers. So there are many conditions we have checking over here. If the customer is senior citizen, then we are allow discount on his purchase. The next condition is minimum purchase for discount. This is the amount. And the next one is additional loyalty discount, which is of 50 rupees over here. So these three conditions we will check. And this is the customer information. So here we have declared customer age, a Boolean variable to check whether this customer is loyal or not, or it is a repetitive customer. So right now we are assigning as true. So this customer is considered as loyal customer. So the next one is purchase amount. Suppose this customer had purchased goods or other things from our website and the purchase amount is 250 rupees. So this 250 rupees would be compared with minimum purchase for discount, which is 200 rupees. Yes, it is greater than 250. So this customer is eligible for discount. So let's understand this and let's debug the application now. So with the help of comparison operator and logical operators, we will check the conditions. So here customer age is 28 and loyal customer is true and the purchase amount is 250 rupees. It is a decimal value. That's why we have prefixed the M character over here. So these are the conditions whether the customer is senior citizen. Senior citizen age is 60. We have considered value is 60 for that. So the next one is minimum purchase for discount. So the minimum purchase amount should be greater than 200 rupees. And the next one is additional loyalty discount, that is 50 rupees. So the first condition is checked over here if customer age is greater than senior citizen age, greater than or equal to. So the senior citizen age is 60 and customer age is 28. So this condition is false. So it will not enter into the if statement. So this condition is false. So it will comes into the else case, not eligible for senior citizen discount. So the next logical condition is checked whether purchase amount is greater than minimum purchase for discount. Yes. So the minimum purchase for discount amount is 200 and purchase amount is 250. So this condition is true. So it will print eligible for minimum purchase discount. So this customer is eligible for minimum purchase discount. So the next condition is checked over here. Is customer is loyal and purchase amount is greater than loyalty discount amount. So yes, his loyalty customer is true and purchase amount is 250, which is greater than equal to additional loyalty discount, that is 50 rupees. So it will again print eligible for loyalty discount. So the next condition is whether customer age is greater than senior citizen age. This condition is false. Is loyal customer? Yes, it is true. So this condition is true. Whether purchase amount is greater than minimum purchase amount? Yes, it is true. So out of these three conditions, first condition is false and two conditions are true. So as we are using OR operator over here, so it will check one of the condition whether it is true or not. So it will enter into the if statement. So it will print eligible for at least one type of discount.